What up, what up, what up, what up, what a do? Welcome to the Ball Hawk Show. Hold on, man. It's a little dark. Darkness. Welcome everybody to the Ball Hawk Show podcast, man. We live streaming right now. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. Well, I made the announcement on Facebook this morning when I was doing my live drive that I'll be going live at 5. I'm a little late, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. But we here, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I know usually I stream on Mondays, but my daughter had high school graduation yesterday, baby. Yeah. Graduated from Albemarle High School, man. 3.8 GPA. Headed to JMU, cybersecurity major. Yeah, we ready. You know, she might run some track. You know what I'm saying? We worry about the student side first. Don't be like Daddy. Daddy just only worried about sports, and Daddy, yeah. Don't do what Daddy did. Focus on them academics, man. Make sure you got everything covered. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Shout out to my sponsor, Aber Insurance. Go to Aber Insurance for all your insurance needs. That's home, business, auto, life insurance. The great people at Able. AbleInsurance.net is right there at the bottom on the ticker. If you listen to this a day later, make sure you subscribe to the Ball Hawk Show podcast, courtesy of Bleav Network. That's BLEAV.com. Make sure you search the Ball Hawk Show. Set a reminder for yourself. So look, I'm an educator. Now that school is almost done, it's going to be a lot of podcast episodes. It's going to be a lot of live streaming too, because you know summertime. That's where we go. We go in the paint, and it be episode after episode after episode, and it be 90, 120 minutes. I don't like to do a lot of editing and chopping them up and separating them, but I'm getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? Set a little bookmarks and stuff. Give you some timestamps so you get right to different topics and things of that nature. So I'm getting better at it. Damn, my daughter just scared the heck out of me. I ain't even. I miss. Man. Yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe. iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all major podcast platforms, man. Follow the YouTube page. I'm trying to get better and better, man, with giving y'all more content on YouTube. And of course, Twitter and Facebook, Instagram. What else? TikTok. So yeah. So today's show, man, got a lot to cover since the last time I talked to y'all. Let me think. Dallas was still playing Minnesota. They had just started. Matter of fact, that series hadn't even started yet. So salute to the Dallas Mavericks for getting to the finals. I knew Boston was going. I told y'all Boston should not even lose a single game in the East. They only lost 2, but I told y'all Boston was going to smack everybody. Like nobody had a chance versus Boston. That's just my opinion. This is not hindsight. It's 2020 or being prisoner of the moment. Go way, way back before the playoffs started. I said, man, Boston shouldn't lose a single game. And I was telling you, Knicks fans, y'all didn't have a shot. So don't be getting so excited. But y'all did good. But Dallas definitely surprised me. I thought once Minnesota beat Denver, I was like, I don't see Dallas beating Denver. And they served me shut the hell up juice. Salute to Kyrie, salute to Luka, salute to just Jason Kidd and that staff and those role players and everybody understanding what's called for them to do and answering up to that. So we're going to talk, so we'll talk about some NBA finals today. But we know the hottest topic, man. The hottest topic is the W. Yeah, all you new casual WNBA fans, that's what they call the WNBA, the W. You feel me? And they box office right now. I see you, Mike, in the green one. And they box office right now. And you got, and look, y'all better think Rocky Balboa and Clubber Lang. Rocky Balboa and Clubber Lang is the reason why all y'all watching, and that's okay, the WNBA, and that's okay. If you just watching because Rocky Balboa is in the WNBA, that's okay. That's fine. Clubber Lane had fans. Hey, pretty lady. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Ivan Drago had fans. They even went to Russia to fight. It's okay watching the quote villain. And that's Angel Reese. I don't like calling Angel Reese the villain. But she said she would embrace the villain role. I would too if I'm a benefit. Give me a, what she got Nike? Let me go to Adidas. She went to BMW? Let me get Mercedes. Now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she's screaming about getting hammered? I don't care. She want to score? I'll rebound. You got to be the yin and the yang. Remember Street Fighter? Ryu and Ken? It's okay. It's okay. I'm telling y'all, man, everybody need an adversary. Why you think Nike did the puppet? The puppet. Remember that? Kobe and LeBron, the two puppet campaign they had until LeBron boo-booed the bed and lost. Yeah. Everybody need an adversary. Y'all was trying to find Michael's adversary for years. Remember we had Bird versus Matt. We had Jordan versus Bird. Remember that video game? Why do you think they made that video game? I'm gonna get you in here, Mike. Let me just finish this dialogue. Why you look? Because people. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Because people don't like to talk about race. When it comes to sports, what's the best way to get everybody's attention? Race. Not you have to be racist, but just race. And it can work both. The amazing thing about this Caitlin Clark situation is Caucasian people now see how minorities, notice I ain't say African Americans, minorities feel when somebody of their same race thrived in a majority Caucasian sport. And we all accepted. Look, we all accepted that Venus and Serena were a huge deal because they were black in a majority Caucasian sport. They were, don't get me wrong, they were great talents. But what's the cherry on top? What's going to put you over? You don't look like everybody else that's dominating. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, y'all. You don't look like everybody else that's dominating. Oh, no. I'll go a step further. Currently, right now, in the NFL, what's the one position that don't have Caucasians? Defensive back. You know who Jason Sehorn is? I know you know why Jason Sehorn is. You know why you know who Jason Sehorn is. They did it back when we was young. But currently in the NFL right now, it's a running back that when he do well, everybody make sure they amazed. Not because I've been saying the boy dope since he was at Stanford. But when everybody see Christian McCaffrey out there balling, they are amazed that, man, this Caucasian running back running like a brother. Don't they say that? Man, he out there running like a brother. Remember Deion Sanders at the combine when the boy with the DB from Penn State ran a 4.3? What did Deion say? He out here running like a brother. I'm just saying, bro, I'm not racist. I'm not making it about race, but I'm honest, bro. I got to be honest. Somebody said if Caitlin Clark was non-white, would she be as big as she is? I said no. She still would be the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history. She's the all-time leading scorer of men and women. Like Kelsey Plum was the all-time leading scorer on the women's side. So you still got to put her in the women's box. But once Caitlin look, nobody thought anybody would break Pistol Pete record. So that holds a lot of weight. Don't get me wrong. She broke Pistol Pete record. That holds a lot of weight. So she would have still came into the W bigger than Kelsey Plum because she broke Pete's record. But the fact that she was Caucasian. And even Jamel Hill, when she said Caucasian and straight, I was like, straight? What that have to do with anything? But then I did research, bro. I did research. I started like doing my homework because I was like, Jamel Hill tripping. But then it kind of made sense what she was saying. And I know people don't want to talk about that either. But the because I read the article about the I forgot the female player's name. But she stated that she felt like she was being bullied because she was straight, and a lot of girls in the league aren't straight, and that's fine. Like that's fine. Like your sexual preference is your preference. I ain't got no issue with that, none at all. I support them, but I started to think, right, because I was like, let me look at the Caucasian phenom basketball players, because she said Caucasian and straight. So I did my homework. I said, I'm gonna look for the Caucasian phenom, and I now had to judge and do research to see, are they in a relationship with a man or a female? This is for pronouns, so this is before the pronouns. So I was like, you got Diana Taurasi. If I'm not mistaken, okay. Kelsey Plum was straight. He was married to Waller. Then you got Deladonna, Sue Bird, Breonna Stewart. Who else? But that I'm just looking at like the ones that were Caucasian phenoms, like Diana, phenom. Sue, phenom. Not a scoring machine like this phenom, but in their own right. At their time, they was the ones. And I was just like, ooh, okay, Jamel, you might got it. A lot of times Jamel be saying stuff that be stirring it up. Because even I was like, Jamel, you stirring it up. But I'm like, nah, not right here. You might got a point. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm treading lightly because that's a subject that people pounce on you. And I ain't got the budget for people to pounce on me. So I'm treading lightly. I kind of see where she coming from. I ain't saying I agree or disagree, but if you just go and you look at certain things, it may sound crazy, but it kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So with this Caitlin Clark situation, here's what I think is getting lost in all of this, because everybody's so defensive of Caitlin. She's a generational talent. She's a generational phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she's a generational talent. Like, the way she could shoot the damn three, that's different. She different. She's a female Steph in that sense. All the points she scored in college, phenom. Where she did it from? No, I said you ain't coming up with the Abby. Where she did it from? Now you saw how I did that quick. He doesn't mess my train of thought up, man. She a phenom, right? So, and this is the thing I really dislike about some of the Caitlin Clark fan base. Not all. I said some. Y'all don't hear anything where somebody just give honest feedback on her phenomenon. The factors that helped her become a phenomenon. When y'all just dismiss Angel Reese the way y'all do, because Angel said people watch because of me, also, not people watch because of me by myself, but also I play a role in the Caitlin Clark phenomenon. She's not telling you a lie. It's actually true. I know there is a great number of Caitlin Clark fans that didn't know who Caitlin Clark really was until they showed Angel doing this. People that's listening, you can't see me. I'm doing the you can't see me, John Cena, when she did that to Caitlin Clark's face. Because Caitlin Clark did that prior to, was it Louisville? I think it was Louisville.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did it to Louisville, did it to them. Talking cash money. And look, I don't care about the trash talk stuff, but people got to stop acting like she can do no wrong. And I don't think her talking trash is wrong, but it amazes me how you guys would vilify Angel for little things, not realize that Caitlin mimics some of that. She does some of that on her own. She has a skill of getting away with. I would say this: Caitlin is a very skilled trash talker because you don't see her talking trash. It's real subtle. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Hold on, I'm gonna get you in, Rod. Let me just finish through this. But with Caitlin, the situation is this, bro. Y'all can't say I wouldn't know who Angel Reese is without Caitlin. You wouldn't know who Caitlin was without Angel Reese. He helped y'all know who really paid. Don't get me wrong, Caitlin took off the next year as far as continuing to score. Then they did the outdoor game in Iowa. They got all those fans, and she continued to score. She did her part on the court. But on the flip side, oh yeah, give credit to Tony Yayo. That is the Tony Yayo. My bad. You're right. That's not the John Cena. That's the Tony Yayo. Thank you, Kenny. What up, Jessica? Her Sports. Salute to them. Doing great things here in Charlottesville. About to be worldwide. Her Sports, man. Check that out. My girl Jessica right there in the comment section. But when you look at Caitlin in the WNBA, according to the lofty expectations you set on her, your fan, I'm blaming your fan base, Caitlin. You and the conglomerate media, you know, she's the GOAT, she's the face. Y'all said she's the face. If you are the face of a league, there are responsibilities and expectations that are attached to being the face of the league. You're living up to your face of the league tag and ticket sales and then viewership. Oh, buddy, you living up to the billing right there. No issue. On the court, so check what I do now. Listen, according to your expectations, trash. You playing like trash according to your expectations. A real breakdown analysis, you playing good basketball. Yeah, you turn the ball over, but some of it's you, some of it's they can't handle, you know, your timely passes that they just ain't ready for because you see them open before they open. But according to the expectations, and your fans not going to hear me put this context and caveat out there. They're just going to hear me say trash. But according to the lofty expectations, under 20 points is trash because you're known as a scoring machine. Here's what y'all be getting me at. And I'm going to get everybody in the green room up when I finish this because I'm about to be 20 minutes in and then I'm done with this anyway. And then I got to talk about other things with y'all. If you're known as a scoring machine, you're the all-time leading scorer. I mean, that's what you're known for. Everybody talk about your scoring record. You ain't scoring. So you can't move the fence and be like, well, she almost had a triple-double. She had this many rebounds, this many assists. That's like me saying, man, Michael Jordan may not average 30, but he had 9 rebounds. Man, you Jordan, score. Or AI, score. Or Kyrie, score. You feel what I'm saying? It's some players you don't no, score. You're a scorer. Go get the bucket. Like, y'all be expecting a non-scorer like Angel Reese. Y'all be laughing at her because she got 10 to 12 points. She ain't no scorer. She is Dennis Rodman. She's a glue player. Like, she ain't a number one. Like, why y'all really be out here? Y'all do realize Angel Reese and Caitlin are connected because of controversy. They play different positions. Angel was never known to be a bona fide scorer. Can she get buckets? Yes. But she's known to grab rebounds, facilitate, do things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my open Caitlin Clark. Oh, another thing before I get these gentlemen up here. Can we please treat her like a damn pro athlete? Can we stop with the coddling? Okay, you're not able to be coddled as a pro athlete until you put some sweat equity into the game. You need a couple years before you get caught up. You need a couple years before you get calls. Okay? Matt Barnes was right. You probably need some teammates that are going to step up and kind of push and shove because people might be fouling you hard. But if you the face, they're going to foul you hard. I see people say, man, every time I see Caitlin, they be out there playing like it's a game 7. And then when they go play somebody else, they don't play that hard. If Caitlin is the face and a lot of eyes are going to be on the games, I think we all would make sure that we play good if we playing against her team, because that's going to have the biggest viewership. It makes sense. Like, if y'all think sometimes, you'll actually realize you be like killing your own damn logic. If y'all saying, man, every time somebody view her is millions and 16,000, 17,000, why they only play hard against Caitlin? Because of 16,000, 17,000 attendance and millions upon millions of people viewing the damn game. And then the next game, it might be 8,000 and ain't even a million. Ain't even on TV. And then the app might not even be working. Not saying it's okay, but it makes sense. You don't think when you played against Jordan, you try to play your best? LeBron, you play, like when you're going up against somebody who's supposed to be one of the best, hell yeah. Because you ain't going to make me a highlight. So that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stefan, like real talk, I'm trying to have a real podcast episode. If you're going to act dumb as fuck, you're not coming up. All right? I'm over the threshold of YouTube where I could curse. I'm just letting you know, if you derail my shit today, I'm putting foot to ass. Okay? I'm having a legit conversation. Okay? Your ass talking about he ain't talking about that. Because you don't watch the W. Okay? And I'm glad you're honest. So while I'm talking about the W, your ass got to stay there smiling, looking stupid. How about that? You can't come up yet, sucker. So apologize in the private chat. What's up, Stan? Happy birthday, man. Where the birthday hat? You on mute, man. You on mute. It's been a minute.
I wore it yesterday, but I got a problem with one of the things that you said.
Thank you.
Caitlin Clark is the all-time leader in scoring, men and women.
Yeah.
Why can't it just be women?
Because the points that she totaled over the men as well.
But I get what he's saying, because it's not like he was playing. It's not like she was playing against men.
I
got what you're saying.
Get this.
Yeah.
So these past 4 years, everybody been putting up a hooting and hollering about men playing in women's sports. It's wrong. But now it's acceptable that a woman is being compared to men.
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh no!
Okay.
I thought he was.
I'm not messing with this. Go ahead, Mike. I'm not messing with that.
Because you know that was a question, nigga. That's what.
I know what questions that my budget can handle. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm glad you brought up about when people say it seems like everybody tries to play their best basketball when it comes to Caitlin, and I'm like you. I feel like that's everybody. When someone tells you that somebody's better than you and they're doing the same sport or the same job or whatever, everyone automatically goes. True competitors go into competition mode. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna show you that I can do the same thing, or I'm not better, or if not, I am better. I agree with the coddling. I feel like these people saw the success that she had in college, and they wanted to be as easy as it was in college in the WNBA. So it's almost kind of like they're asking the players, okay, well, we want her to go 100%, but you guys only give out 85 or 90. You get what I'm saying? So her talent can shine. I think that's wrong. I think that's gonna diminish Caitlin also, because if you got people who are toning their talents down so you can shine, you're not going to get any better. You're going to stay where you're at. You're not going to make. You know what I'm saying? You're not going. You may not continue to work hard to get to rise even higher. So yeah, I don't agree with that. I had a perfect example of that. My daughter runs track. She's in college. So I remember with her AAU team, they were pretty good here in Jacksonville. They were like in Florida. They were pretty heralded. So that summer they had a track event at one of the schools here, and they had college girls here running also. So my daughter was in ninth grade. They put her in the event running against college people. So you got to think, my daughter's used to running in her age group. So she's like, oh, okay, I know I can do it. I know what I can do against my age group. When I tell you these girls in this 400-meter race left my daughter behind so fast, like she felt like she didn't even know she could run anymore. She broke down crying. And she was mad because she was like, I don't know why they put me in that race. Those are college girls, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Yanni, why are you crying? I'm like, this is just showing you how much harder you got to work to be able to do this when you get to college, because this is what they're doing in college. You're in ninth grade. And then after you thought your ninth grade, your eighth grade summer, ninth grade talent was going to take you and compete with some of the best in college. I said, what did you think was going to happen? So that's how I use that example. Like no matter what level you go up, the talent that you're going against is going to be that much better. So you're going to have to continue to keep getting better, or you're going to get passed back down. So that's it. That's all I had to say about that for now.
Yeah. And I just think that I really think people just forget the competitive spirit that takes place within the sport. And when you say somebody's a casual, they new to the WNBA, they take it as a shot, but it's like, it's just, people are trying to help you be more aware and educated. Like, this isn't just happening because it's Caitlin. Does it play a role? Is it are they hitting Caitlin because she's Caitlin? Some of us, yes. And then they hit her because that's how they compete too. Like, that's what you do. You impose your will. Like, you knew. You're a rookie. I'm going to beat you up. That's just what it is. Like, you're supposed to be the top rookie. You're gonna catch his physicality. Oh, Angel Reese, you supposed to be a bully too? You're going to catch his physicality. Like, I'm going to see if I could break you mentally and physically. And then if I'm being aggressive with you and nobody stepping up, like, let me tell y'all something this, and people are not gonna like this. If we were talking about the NBA and this was happening to a star male athlete, we would say he must be a bad teammate because his teammates ain't even taking up for him. That would be one of the storylines. If you getting hit, abused, targeted, and none of your teammates come to bat for you, they're like, yo, what is he not doing? He must be a bad teammate. Think about that, bro. I ain't heard nobody try to put that on Caitlin's jacket. Not saying that she is a bad person or she a great person, but I just noticed they stayed away from that, because here's the thing. All I see is that you're an athlete. Like, if you're a female and you competing and you getting hit, you just getting hit. I don't see you, oh, you a female bodies can't take that. Man, females give birth. They tough. Fuck out of here. Respectfully. They play ball. They know what they sign up for. UFC. They sign up to get punched in the face. So you get punched in the face like Holly Holm and you bleed like Holly Holm. Holly Holm's still gonna punch you back. Hey, take care of it after the fight. You signed up for it. Come on, man.
So I have a dynamic that somebody had said earlier. Not on here, but I heard earlier today. So Caitlin's brother and boyfriend have been retweeting and liking racist tweets towards Angel Reese, and she hasn't spoken out about it. And they're saying, and that's quote unquote part of the reason why her teammates ain't really stepping up for her like they should. So that's another dynamic that I heard about why she's kind of sort of getting treated the way that she's getting treated.
Well, God fair, should she have to speak about that? That they got their own life. I mean,
hold. I'm glad you said that, Steph. Go ahead, Steph. Go ahead.
It's a direct. They are directly connected to Caitlin Clark. That is like me having a business and my people, my brothers, my mom, and my dad or whoever's connected to me, liking racist tweets or putting out racist rhetoric, and they're connected to me, bro. I gotta come out and be like, I gotta talk to them like, hey, I gotta talk to them like, hey, you can't be doing that because it's going to directly affect me and my brand.
So no, Godfrey. So when people commit crimes, and do you see a company that they work for come out and speak up against them or anything? I'm just regular people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Hold up, Godfrey. Hold up, Godfrey. Hold on. Godfrey, stop. Stephon, that's a totally different scenario. Keep it a family member. That's
what he just said. He said if he has a business, so he made it.
Right. He did. My bad. You on your own, Godfrey. Go ahead.
But I kept it family. I said if my family is liking racist tweets or putting out racist rhetoric, then yes, it's going to affect me. No matter what it is, no matter what I'm doing, it's going to affect me. Shit, just look at Mahomes. Look at Mahomes and his brothers. Everything his brother was doing, even his father.
Great point.
It was getting back to Mahomes. It was getting back to Patrick Mahomes Jr.
But Patrick Mahomes never said nothing about it though. He never spoke about it publicly or nothing.
But people connected them together because they are related. Or
right though, but
connection to him.
But still, if Patrick Mahomes don't pay no mind, is just going to lead. He paid no mind because that's their business. That's what they do, and why not?
Does the subject matter make it different?
I don't think so. I mean, that's their business. I mean, I can see. You said the boyfriend. If he was a husband, that would be different. But he's only a boyfriend.
Her brother.
But he played basketball for Iowa also.
Yeah. And I also said her brother was doing the same thing. So, yeah, she needs to take care of that before
it's not her responsibility, though.
You're right. It's not her responsibility, but when you're trying to build the trust of the people that you have to work with every day in practice, travel with, in games or whatever, if you want to, don't you think that should be done so you can gain their trust so they don't have to feel a certain way, wondering like, hey, well, if they're like this, is she like this also? And she just hiding around?
So you trying to say anything that your family does, no matter his brother, sister, mother, first cousin, anything when you're in that limelight, so anything your family do is reflect as something that you're a part of.
One day ask you about it.
You damn right.
So when you were a kid, you never seen when that kid is in school and that's constantly like in trouble, that's just a head case or whatever, and the first thing they say, his parents didn't raise him right, not knowing that
that's different. That's a mom. That's a parent and child. That's different.
Let's keep it pro.
That's the point right there. You're missing the whole point. It's amateur versus professional, and most people that's going from amateur to professional don't understand the difference. They aren't trained in it. They aren't developing it. They don't understand it. It's rules of engagement before you go in, once you get in, once you leave, and everything I listened to just now, what y'all talking about, is different points where somebody's supposed to do something else. Caitlin's boyfriend, brother, are not professionals. So the reality is, at the end of the day, they aren't entitled to basically speak or do things a certain way. Caitlin, on the other hand, being a professional going in, needs to understand what her responsibilities are, basically leading a franchise in this situation, in the city that she's in, understand who came before, and understanding the history in that city, whether it's Ron Artest and the brawl scenario, all those things, if she has proper representation or development around her, help her understand what she's going to go through prior to make informed decisions. But the fact of the matter is, like everybody else on here, being a fan, seeing it from their own eyes, do not understand the whole scenario, which goes with that standpoint. Once Caitlin says something about her brother or somebody else, she's opening herself up a whole lot of other things that she's not prepared to answer for at this point of her career. As Ahmad said earlier, she's a scorer. She needs to focus on that first and foremost. If I'm a coach, if I'm a GM, if I'm an owner of the team, that's what I need Caitlin Clark to focus on, is scoring. not basically answering for her brother, despite what others may look at that point right now at this time. Professional, amateur, there's a difference.
Go ahead, Sid.
Steph, I gotta to counteract your point. Michael Vick, you don't think that dumb shit that Marcus Vick was doing while he was in school? You don't think he caught hell for that? Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
No. But yeah, you saying catching hell, but I'm talking about from the people that's cutting your check. I'm talking about exactly how they look at it and how they write your contract up and what they expect you to do from there.
What did you just say? Professional and professional. What, both brothers professionals?
When he was in the pros?
So
Yeah,
again,
Miami.
it might be catching with some of the dumb shit.
Yeah, well, when I'm saying you say catch hell from the people that's cutting Mike Vick's check directly, they can't even do that. This is a litigation type of thing, no matter what Marcus does or his mama do or anybody else do. The reality is if any professional ownership group said, I'm going to hold you accountable for your brother, your sister, they ass is grass. It don't work like that. Not at that level. At the end of the day, you are responsible for your own merits.
But are we talking more
court?
I'm not talking.
Hold on, let me jump right. Hey, Rob, your volume went up. I do want to jump in and say this, Rob. We can't hear you, bro.
What we want you to do based off of your.
That's all I'm talking about. I ain't talking about what First Take may take on it with their thought process. I'm talking about when the Miami Dolphins or the Atlanta Falcons or the Philadelphia Eagles, when they cut a check and they sit you down, they're gonna talk to you about you. They're not gonna say, "Hey, you got to get your brother in line." They can't even utter that shit. That would be all she wrote for, because once that happens.
Hold on, Rob, because I think we going down a road I don't think he attended to. He was talking about the teammates.
Yeah. Okay, the teammates. So the teammates. So again, yeah, you want, but that's what you do personally as a professional. You gotta learn how to get them together and speak to them yourself. You don't necessarily gonna speak to them about your brother, and then you're gonna try to ingratiate yourself with you as a teammate with them directly on why they should basically battle for you. You're not gonna start bringing in Joe, because at the same time, when she does that for her brother and sister, she can say the same thing about somebody else, one of her teammates, aunties or uncles and shit. That, as a professional, you don't get caught up in all that. When you on that court or in that locker room with your teammates, you got to fight for each other based on what you got to do from that standpoint from there. And then it's kind of an unspoken rule based on that. It's no different than Harrison Butker right now and Travis Kelce. Patrick Mahomes. It's all relevant in that space. Once you start answering questions publicly about what someone else's personal situation with somebody else's, you cannot really perform that job that you need, what you pay for. And once the team get the wind that you're doing that shit, that's when the real problem begins. So that's kind of relevant.
But if it's something that made public, like I can understand if that never came to light. But if it's something that's made public, like something that people can actually see, something that people can actually read, something physical, then I think that's something different. Because again, like I was trying to say, it affects the brand. I'm not even talking about at this point the people cutting the check. I'm talking about the outside of that. You have a brand, and if them people are like, damn, well, this is what we got going. This is what you got going on over here, because that some brands ain't gonna want to be a part of that.
Well, Harrison Butker just did the same thing with Kansas City in the NFL, in a sense, and it's the biggest brand in damn near world. He done spoke out that kind of set back from a perspective of women empowerment was from that standpoint. But the reality is inside that locker room, what is Patrick Mahomes supposed to say to him about that? But Travis Kelce.
And I think with Harrison Buckner, and I'm glad you brought it up, because I hadn't done the show since he said what he said, and I got some thoughts about that. I think the real thing that really gave him grace, use that word, is that he did it in a setting that religious
wasn't his job. Yeah. Right. It wasn't his job. It was in his personal scenario. It wasn't at work. Mm-hmm. And that's the point that I was making about the whole thing. So the brothers and whatever, if they are together somewhere and they sitting at a restaurant or something and he goes and does that and Caitlin is there and she doesn't check him in, and okay, because he's right there, like saying you just condoning that. But if you're in your own separate whatever, I'm like, you can't just start checking people when they feel like tweeting. I gotta look behind and say, what you sitting out there for me? Because it, like I said, it's Pandora's box, man, across the board. In everybody's household.
Steph, I got a question for you. Just playing a little devil's advocate. Because I see what God-fearing saying as far as like teammates. Is that a reason why the teammates aren't backing her? Because they may see the tweets that they're liking and retweeting, right? If you have a teammate and you see some questionable likes and shares when it comes to race, how are you viewing that teammate if it's somebody that lays in bed with them every night and a blood relative?
I mean, all we can do is assume what's going on behind closed doors until somebody gives some kind of info about what's going on.
No, hell no. I said we playing a scenario. So you try to Floyd Mayweather me right there. You try to me right there. You try to Dame Dash me right there. I said, because I say I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying I agree with it or I disagree with it. I'm just flipping the coin now. Because you played on teams. This is not the media. This is within the locker room. Because he was saying that's why maybe they're not defending her or going to bat for her. If something like this was true, because it's hearsay right now, or I don't know, it might have happened. Because I don't know for sure. So I'm going to say hearsay. If you see that your teammates love one, the person they lay in bed with every night, and blood relative liking some tweets that you don't believe in or agree with, that's serious to you, how are you interacting with that teammate?
Yeah, we as a team, we definitely will say something. I mean,
have a talk though, right?
Yeah, definitely will say something to her, and it depends how she carried it and whatnot. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's Godfather is right, because maybe that's why they're not coming to defend her when she be getting them horror fouls and getting roughed up by other teams. Maybe there is something behind closed doors that need to be checked out.
And here's what I will say. Oh, that will say it. Here's what I will say about the media, right? I'm not going. So on one hand, I can say, man, y'all ain't worth a damn. If this was blah 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 blah, y'all would do this. If I'm the media, Godfrey, I'm standing the hell away from this as well, because if that's my golden goose, somebody echoing, I'm not going to tarnish it. Yeah, it was Godfrey. I'm not going to tarnish what we got going on right now. Like Indiana, number one attendance home games in the W. Anytime Caitlin Clark is on, ratings out of this world. I see both sides of the spectrum. One thing I don't like though, and we got to transition to something different because it's almost 45 minutes.
I'm scared.
I still don't jive with people think women are just jealous, because when LeBron came into the league, it was men jealous of LeBron. Hell, Carlos Boozer and them said he better earn his stripes. When Mike came into the league, you better earn your stripes. When Magic and Bird came into the league and it was on tape delay, Kareem made Magic earn his stripes. Was that jealousy? Was Kareem hating on Magic and jealous of Magic, or was he just saying, youngster, you got to earn it the right way? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we make women like catty when they really do what a competitor and athlete do? We be like, what? They ain't taking my position. What? You ain't getting my shine. That's how I view it.
Hey, Ahmad, you remember Love and Basketball, how they treated Monica?
How they treated Monica. Yeah.
Man, that was a movie, man. You can't compare that.
You can also apply that to real life, because that's actually happening to Caitlin right now.
That is happening to Caitlin. Remember, the little light-skinned girl was making Monica earn it. The coach was making Monica earn it.
Any athlete knows that's how it goes when you first year on a team. They're going to make you earn your respect. You got to earn it. If you crumble, but
check this out. If Bronny James comes to the NBA, right? Say he get drafted in the first round and his ass starting, and he always on TV. Don't you think the NBA superstar is going to speak up?
Of course.
Would they be in their right to speak up?
Yep.
They wouldn't speak on the way that Caitlin is being spoken on right now. They'll speak more or less on the fact that he got in off the strength of nepotism.
Yep.
That's what they'll speak. Not because she's not talented. It's because of straight nepotism.
Yeah, and look, with all this being said, Caitlin Clark, I don't look, bro. How she play on the court, it ain't been up to her expectation. But money wise, she lived like her name. She lived up to it. She has. Every time she's on the Tizu, we watch, we talk. If I share a post about Caitlin Clark on Facebook, it's viral. Hey, you don't think? And it's go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, my bad. I'm gonna interrupt you, but I want to know what is the big Caitlyn draw? Because Brittany Stewart. She broke the record before her, right?
No, Brianna did not. It was
Brianna.
Kelsey Plum was the women's record holder, not as said the men's record holder. Kelsey was the women's record holder.
Oh, okay. So I thought Brianna Stewart broke the record before Caitlyn.
Nah, Brianna just won championship after championship after championship after championship.
Yeah. So, but why she's not being held? Why didn't they glorify her when they came out of college? I don't understand why is Caitlin Clark so. She's not even pretty. She's ugly.
Steph.
We don't care about that.
Bro, see Steph. God damn.
I don't care about her.
Well, I'm gonna ask y'all this. So, we're all kind of close in age groups. So, I had a guy at my job. He was asking me about Caitlin. He said, "You're telling me that Caitlin is not the best women's basketball player that you've seen?"
No.
I said, nah. He's like, are you just saying that because you just don't like her and all that? I said, nah. I said, she's not even close to being. I said, she's a scorer. I said, she's one of the best scorers I've seen. I said, but she's not the best women's. I told him, I said, dude, I said, I'm 46. I said, I'm 46 years old. I said, I've seen Cheryl Swoops play. Yes. I've seen Cheryl Miller's play.
Cynthia Cooper.
And I said, dude, I said, she's not. I said, she's a good scorer. I said, but when you're talking about better players, I said I can name a whole bunch that I've seen with my eyes that I would take before I say.
Mike, you forgot about Cynthia Cooper. Why you skip over Cynthia Cooper?
No, I was just naming it random, just letting you know that like
she's the top. She's the top of the top.
Here's what I want to say to that though. Let's go ahead because I want to transition to something different. Y'all, when people use this shit, when y'all be bragging about LeBron, y'all don't allow it though. So that's why I push back on that shit. Y'all LeBron fans don't allow that shit.
Allow what?
What he just said. Oh. When people say LeBron's the greatest they ever seen, people be like, no, he not. And they be like, how? And they go to stats. That's why if you're a LeBron fan, you got to sit this shit out. Respectfully.
So, I'm not sure if you paid attention to me, but when we have our little debates
back and forth, Lucas shit, you went into a tizzy. Don't do that.
No, you're not listening. I said I never try to change your mind. I tell you I don't agree with what you saying that is your best because I'm like this is what I feel my best. But I'm never trying to change your mind.
If that person didn't agree with you and couldn't believe it, and you was like, "How you can't believe me?"
What? What are you talking about? I said talking about my coworker.
With you, Mike. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I always tell people. I said I never expect to agree with everybody. Like, for instance, I think Marshall Faulk is the best running back that ever played in the NFL.
I do too.
That's what I think. Everybody else tells me no. I said, okay, cool. That's what you think. But I think he is.
He's not even top 5.
You forgot.
Okay.
See, again, that's what you think.
I got you.
All right, man. Let's transition. Since we still on the women's sports, let's transition. Let me hit the bookmark. Did y'all happen to see any of the clips with Stephen A. Smith and Monica McNutt?
Yeah.
That guy flambéed. He got seared. He got cooked. That nigga got root. That nigga got grilled. A long time I seen Stephen A. quiet.
Yeah, she got him on that one though. McNutt, yeah, she got him. And Stephen A. Smith, I guarantee you, behind the closed doors, Stephen A. Smith called her in the office like, "Yo, don't ever do that live again, ever."
Hey, do you think he said the same shit to that chick antsy with her?
Say it again.
Well, who was that coon chick that he got into it with?
The who chick?
The coon.
What chick?
Remember when old boy got caught cheating? Ime Udoka, when that whole thing came out, and he got up on there on the air with old girl on the phone. Malika Andrews, that's her name.
Malika Andrews.
He said cool chick.
He lost it with that. I was like, huh?
Hey, she's coon. Point blank.
Yeah, I remember he got it to Malika. Yeah, I remember that.
But this was different. Malika ain't cook him. Monica McNutt.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Stephen A. that I think he lost sight of what Monica was saying, and then he kind of proved her point when he went on his show. First of all, Shannon, you gotta stop trying to be Day from Friday After Next, man, and being top flight, blowing the whistle when people going at it with Stephen A. Like, let Stephen A. and that person go head up. He be like trying to jump in and referee a little too much for me. Like, just relax.
Did you see that?
You do the same thing
on Nightcap last night. Straight simple.
Shut up.
He was straight. Yeah, he was straight simple with Monica McNutt on
Nightcap. See, and I was gonna get to that. It's amazing. Yeah. So here's the thing that confused me. Like, Stephen A. and Monica, they had a back and forth. It was a 40-minute segment. ESPN took it down off YouTube because it was gonna cause. Yeah, it's like I felt like she got her pushed with her back to the wall. Like, Stephen A. tried to call her bluff, I believe, and she stood her 10 and called his bluff by saying, "Yo, yes, you like the fact that he said nobody talks about women's sports more than ESPN and First Take, and he was tooting his own horn." And she called his bluff by saying, "We understand why you're doing this, Stephen A. We understand because Caitlin Clark is a hot commodity." I think Colin Cowherd said it best. Colin Cowherd said he's into omelets and not eggs. Basically, he only talk about hot topics. Basically, Colin admitted to riding waves. He's a hot topic. If you ain't a hot topic, he ain't talking about you. So basically, Monica was saying that about Stephen A. Stephen A., this is First Take. First Take only talks about hot topics. It was called Cold Pizza for a reason. That's when Jamel Hill, and I'm going to talk about her. So when that Stephen A. Smith, like Stephen A., I know Stephen A.'s been at different female, like women pro functions and talked about it. But she was saying, you essentially riding a Caitlin Clark wave, not realizing she's not the only reason why. Like, Caitlin Clark has an adversary. Again, it goes back to Angel Reese being a part of this. Angel helped amplify and help. What's her name? Carrie Champion said today on Instagram, she had a video. She goes, and it's another thing about race. People saw a aggressive black athlete going at a sympathetic looking. I'm just paraphrasing. She ain't say that. But when you look at the optics, who looked like the bully? Angel did. You got the everyday Joe Rocky Balboa. I told y'all it's Apollo Creed Rocky Balboa or it's Clubber Lane Rocky Balboa. I told y'all Caitlin Clark is Rocky Balboa. She really is. She is.
Them two should be Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson from White Man Can't Jump.
That's Kyrie and Luca right now, so I can't use that.
That's why I like what Kate. That's why I like what Angel Reese said at that presser. Even though they're only playing part of what she said, and not the question she was asked. But I that's why I like what Angel Reese said. Like, she basically has been playing the villain for the last 2 years, which she has. And, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have the hype train that we have with Caitlin. It
wouldn't be. So I love what people say. If this happened, like the thing about this, Angel Reese has to be a part of Caitlin Clark's documentary. I said this earlier. If you do a documentary on Caitlin Clark, you're including Angel Reese. Point blank, period. So Angel Reese is important. That lets you know right there. The answer what Rock said, why is it an issue if he wasn't talking about it before now? Nobody had an issue that he didn't rock, but he talked like he always talked about the sport. And that was not true. Yeah. And she pressed him by saying, you never talked about it to this magnitude. And that's why, look, If you talk about the WNBA right now, you're going to get views. You're going to get clicks. It's just the truth.
Yep.
If you talked about it back in the day, nobody knew because it wasn't getting views. It wasn't getting clicks. And everybody, and you're leading your show off with it now. Nobody's saying you're wrong, but stop acting like you talked about it to this magnitude. We all lying. None of us talked about it to this magnitude. We didn't.
And that's why he felt some type of way when she said you could have did this 3 years ago. And he had that stupid ass look in his face talking about wow. And she was right.
Because at the end of the day, bro, Stephen A, with the platform they had, I'm going to tell you something, bro. If you got a big enough platform and you start to put unknowingly people on your big platform, that big platform is going to cause you to look at that little person. Because you're going to think they're important. They're on your huge platform.
And speaking of little people, who did he use to get to where he's at right now?
Skip Bayless.
No, Allen Iverson.
Oh, yeah, he admits that.
Yeah, he admits that. He says that many times.
He admits that. So Stephen A, if Allen Iverson said, I made you, because this is what I don't like that Stephen A did. I thought that was like bad. He went on his rant on his own platform that he owns the IP to and all that, and started dropping women that he helped get on First Take. Or he felt like, hold on, somebody that one. Or he felt like he helped, which you helped, but he seemed like he made them. That without him, they wouldn't be who they are. Anybody that you put on,
I missed that. Who did he name?
He named Jamel Hill as one of them because she responded, and she had receipts. Like Jamel Hill was on Cold Pizza before Stephen A. We knew about Jamel Hill before. Like, did he have her on his platform? Yeah. Will it help bolster it? Yeah, because I said if you are the bigger name and you have the person below you on your big platform, they're going to check for that person that's on your platform because they respect that you got them on their platform. They must be somebody.
The only people I can say he brought on is Kimberly Martin. Really, she's popular now because of Steve Smith. Besides that, Carrie Shipman was hot before it. Stephen A. Smith, Jamil Hill.
I won't finish my point yet. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, but you be cutting my wisdom off. So here's the thing:
bad.
When it comes to individuals, if ESPN said, Ballhawk, we want you on the show for a week, it's up to Ballhawk to perform that week and get good reviews if they want to bring it back. So even if you feel like you made somebody, they had to make that way once you made them. So if you make somebody and they fail because they ain't do their damn job, they fail. You put them to go ahead, bro. God damn, go.
My bad. I'm sorry. All right, good. Let me meet my.
I'm done. You fucked me up. Go.
No, but Stephen A. Smith, just his name in the party here at HBA, he can say no matter how bad he can do, if he feel he wants you on every week, he can't have you on the week. There's been a couple people that shouldn't come back because they bombed on First Take, and he still bring them on. Like Perkins, when Perkins first started doing freaking broadcasting and on ESPN, he used to fucking suck. But now I guess Perkins.
Oh, okay.
But he used to freaking.
Hold on, dog. You mean you interrupt me to say that shit?
No, I wasn't done. But go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
But you really interrupt me to say that. Oh my God, I'd have bop your ass right now. My man Evan said Stephen A. Smith on First Take even was about to bring in black women. Monica said, "You don't know what women athletes go through." That's when I knew Monica got him. The thing is this, Stephen A. really wanted to respond, and Stephen A. realized, like, that's a slippery slope. Like, Stephen A.'s been reprimanded for voicing his, like, saying his truth about women on that big platform. He's gotten in trouble. Like, when Michelle Beadle, he was like, and said, like, I love this. Stephen A. was like, it's not right to hit a female, but that's not, like, it ain't times where a man I'm paraphrasing. He made it seem like it was okay for a man to hit a female back. Like sometimes, he actually just said females need to keep their hands to them damn selves. And it made it seem like he was saying that female got hit because she should have kept her hands to herself. But he was saying both sides need to keep their hands to themselves. Which always say like women need to, like, and he got in trouble because Michelle Beadle felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when it comes to women things,
Well,
My bad, said. Oh, cause they know you said you up here like.
Hey,
huh?
Don't coddle me like Caitlin Clark. Say it.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, said be like to some bullshit. Keep your MF hands to yourself.
Man, you should know. There's no circumstance you should put your hands on a woman. Period. Ever.
Unless you hit it first. But we'll go off.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing with you, Steph, that cause said my boy, so I'm gonna do. I gotta provide context. Like said has a trauma that makes him answer that way. And if you ever know him and talk with him, you'll understand why he feels that way. And you'll be like, I understand why you feel that way. You just ain't gonna say, nah, dog, you just coward. I understand.
Let me correct you. I don't feel that way. I think that way.
Okay, think that way. My bad. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why Stefan's thinking that way. But when he hears what's like, I hear both sides. I do. I watch Snap. I ain't pissing nobody off. If y'all read it, look, I don't want to end up on Snap. If you don't know what Snap is on Oxygen, all the men.
You need to watch that. Yeah, I watched that too.
So if you see an episode about me, that means I'm dead. I don't want to be on Snap. Okay?
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, man. So McNutt was up there again today. With I can't say her last name, but she be up there. Yeah. Okay. All right, excuse me. You felt some type of way I couldn't pronounce it. Ain't that some shit?
Man, I gotta say that that's not a pause right there because that's associated with a woman.
Who paused it?
No, I'm just saying that's not a pause because it's associated with a woman.
What was supposed to be the pause? I missed it. I was talking about that.
Oh Lord.
You muted, man.
He muted on purpose.
Yeah, he muted on purpose.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Sid. But yeah. So yeah, that was. Oh, now let's transition again. Pat McAfee. I ain't even gonna repeat what he said because my budget cannot afford to say what he said.
What the hell did he say? Somebody else say it.
I don't think he meant any harm by it, but I can understand why they made him apologize for what he said.
What did he say?
Hold on. You mean to tell me a man calling a female the B word ain't never seen as no harm?
No.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the fact that you say I know he ain't mean no harm versus you can't say that.
But that's why I understand. But that's why I said I understand why they made him. And he publicly apologized the same way that he publicly said it, and he also reiterated that he reached out to Caitlin and apologized to her privately also. So he did apologize on the show and then apologized to her.
Because he has had her on the show. Yeah. I do want to say Evans. He makes a great point about Steve. Let me double back Stephen A. Just right here. Stephen A. If you are an NBA player, he would defer to your expertise. We don't do that for the WNBA when they talk about the WNBA. I just want to be petty. He don't. So that's a great point.
He doesn't.
So back to Pat McAfee. Since Stefan is probably trolling, he heard what she said.
I really did. But Rock just put up. I seen that he called Caitlin
word.
I mean, you can't call Caitlin right now. Maybe 3-4 years he could have got away with it ago, but now you can't do that. Caitlin's like the.
When can you ever call a female the B word on a sports show? Even Don Imus got in trouble in the radio. He called him that. He called him B word. Oh yeah, he did. No, he called him the H word.
I respect Don Imus. I respect Howard Stern, and I damn sure respect Pat McAfee.
The views of said does not reflect the ball hawk. What else? Shaking bake.
Yeah. That's why I'm breaking it up because, bro, I love that white on white crime.
Oh my God.
Word. WWWC. I feel you.
Yeah, bro. Because, bro, it takes the attention off of us, man.
Right.
But speaking of that, I do like what Bob Costa said in relation to what you just said. Bob Costa basically said that the reason that Angel Reese, at least the time is nonsense that happened didn't get talked about as much is because it was black on black. But because it was a black woman hip checking Caitlin Clark, that's why it got so much attention. So, you know, the fact that Bob Costas had to bring up that point for people to actually listen, it's kind of crazy to me.
And look, because we know, and a lot of followers, people on Facebook that follow me hate when I bring this up because implicit biases are true. I don't believe in colorblind. We all see what race somebody is. It's about how you act on it and how you judge them, period. But you see what race they are. You describe somebody, hey man, it's a dark skinned dude, hey, it's a white guy, hey, it's a white girl, hey, it's a light skinned girl, dark skinned girl. Like you describing their race. Anyway, we all know in the media, different races getting altercations gonna do more numbers than same. Because like Said just said, he called another Caucasian white B. Let him would have said Angel Reese, this black boy.
Nope. Nothing would have happened to him. He would have been.
Nothing would have happened to him. I agree with Said. Ain't nothing would happen to him.
He would have been protected.
Yeah.
He would cut it out
They
of
said,
Wait, what was that?
The ESPN owners, that Disney owner said, if you don't take that back by our white people, how dare you say that? We'll cancel your show in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Disney said, we ain't gonna play that.
Y'all do mushrooms.
Yeah.
What y'all do?
No.
Y'all doing it right now.
I'm doing something right now, but I don't want to show it.
If that man would have said black E-word today,
all the plantation owners came out the white.
Listen. Timberland, Justin Timberland, goddamn Timberland, and homeboy that sung the song "Too Late to Apologize" be playing in the background.
You mean Justin Timberlake?
No, that ain't Justin Timberlake's song. That's why I ain't say his name. It's Timberland, the producer. It's on his album Aftershock. "Too Late to Apologize" is one of the songs because we played it in 2007 in Nashville when I was playing for the Nashville Cats.
Who Justin Timberland?
No, Timberland, the producer.
Timberland and jumps to Timberlake.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Stefan, you keep running me.
I didn't know what you said. I don't know. I never heard the song. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to figure who.
You never heard it? I'll play it for you later.
Hey, who was the white this DJ or I can't? They called the Rutgers girls the nappy head hoes.
That was Don Imus.
Don Imus.
Yeah.
One Republic was the name of the group, but it was on Timberland's album. And then they had to sing to apologize.
I mean, they used to call MLK Martin Luther King. So I mean.
But so y'all think if he would have said Angel Reese, they only love that black, it's because of that black B word that everybody tuned in. He would have been fine.
I don't think nothing would have happened to him.
I don't think. You know how many times announcers slip up and say stuff on TV?
Now, and they ass be gone, Stefan. You better pay attention. They be gone. Baseball guy slipped up, out of there. Quick, fast, in a damn hurry. Am I lying, God Fern? You're a baseball. Oh, matter of fact, they're a baseball guy.
And it's lifetime ban baseball.
Hey, a lifetime ban and 5 others have been suspended for.
I take that back.
And homie only one on.
Look, all I'm saying, it's only bad if you get caught.
I take that back. Here's the thing, because you right, said Stefan, I'm gonna say y'all right about something. We talking about Pat McAfee. The reason why I agree with y'all because it's Pat McAfee. He owns the IP to that show. ESPN purchased his contract, so that's his money. He'll go right back to YouTube, and people keep tuning in. So yes, you're right. He would have got away with it. I agree with y'all. Let me apologize to my two brethren, especially Stefan, because I don't never apologize to his because he be trying to fight AI. We won't do that. You know?
But I got good reason to, yo. Don't act like I just did it out of the blue. What are you talking about?
You had a bad day, man. Leave up a check alone.
Because I will say that Pat McAfee was a genius for that comment.
Oh yeah. He's very calculated. I agree with you.
He's a little bit more because he brought sex and race into it.
He did. And I'll say this about Pat, man. If people don't see how smart that dude really is, like you got to think, man, he started the show on his own, funding it himself, was on YouTube, went and got the cash cow on his A-Rod, a guy that don't really talk to people, got him to be a regular guest. And then everybody was like, oh, yeah, he got something. It's different. He up there with a tank top, a white beater, a black one.
He only got this A-Rod. The only reason he's successful is because of A-Rod.
Okay,
because of A-Rod.
Hey, Stephon, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's like Ahmad Rashad with Michael Jordan. Ahmad Rashad became a household name and wanted and in demand because that biggest star felt comfortable talking to him.
Yep.
The pros say, you know what? If Jordan gonna talk to him, he must be cool. I'm gonna talk to him.
Hey, shout out to Ahmad Rashad, man. He had the coldest TV wife to me, respectfully. Felicia Rashad.
Yeah. You know what his government name was before Ahmad Rashad, right?
So,
hold on. Let's see if they answer. Can y'all answer this? Because he got the craziest government before Ahmad Rashad. Y'all never guess it. Bobby Brown.
I heard it was something crazy, but I couldn't remember.
His name was Bobby Brown.
No way. That's his real name?
Yeah, before he changed to Ahmad Rashad.
No, I thought it was like Robert some
hey, Mike, even if it's you, shut up right now, man. Let it ride. All right.
Yeah, Mike,
shout out to Jeff Teague, man. Jeff Teague and his 520 podcast is hilarious as hell, bro.
Oh my God, yo. His stories be crazy.
Did you hear the one where he was talking about Vince Carter?
His old ass didn't want to come.
Old ass. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Hey, did y'all hear the Cameron Anthony Edwards recently?
Oh yes, sir.
I'm surprised you didn't post Deontay Wilder getting knocked the fuck out.
Nah, bro, that's sad, bro. That's like when Roy kept getting knocked out. That's like when
yeah, you can't do that. We can't do that.
My heart.
We don't like to see the black bros get knocked out by people outside our race.
No, hold on, bro. God damn, Stephon. And my brother can't keep affording these infractions that you've been trying to impede on me, brother.
Stephon, you do realize the dude that knocked him out is considered brown, right?
Hey. So first of all, Steen, your ass ain't old enough to know if it's true or not. Okay? I'm named after Ahmad Rashad. I would know the origins of that man's real name.
Hey, that's a valid point right there.
I'm named after him. He went to Oregon. Bobby Brown. You didn't even know he went to Oregon, did you? Evaporated water, my friend. Okay.
He said evaporated water. He just called this man evaporated water.
Yeah, look it up right quick. See if it pop up. He was in New Edition before New Edition. And even if it's a lie, it sounds great.
It definitely did sound good.
Stephon, I don't need your motherfucking cosign right now.
No, I can't do shit right. I say something wrong. I say something to agree with you. God damn. You know what? I know I should have given you a gut check when I see you in the barbershop the other day.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm glad you brought this up. Let me remove him while I tell this story because he's going to try to cut me off.
Wrong. His name wasn't Bobby Brown.
Huh?
His name wasn't Bobby Brown. It was Robert Earl Moore.
Ew, that's Bobby Brown. We stand with Bobby Brown. All right, man, take that down. I'm gonna edit this out. So I go in and get a haircut a couple Saturdays ago because I don't got to get haircuts too many times because my hair is at this lip. So I go in the barber shop. My homeboy, shout out to my barber, Will, go to the shop. I come in the door. First of all, when I pulled up, I go, y'all seen ATL before, right?
Yeah.
I know that ain't who I think
you look like Jason Weaver.
Bruh, when I got out the car, I'm with my son. I go, I know that who I think that is. My son go, what you talking about? I said, come on. We get pep in our step. We go down the stairs. I peek around the corner. I go, yes, sir. That's who I was looking for. I felt like Bishop when he saw Steel on the damn Street Fighter game. Pop the quarter in. I'm going to beat that ass. I saw Stephon. He go, Oh, my dog, what's up, man? Try to hug me and shit. Nah, I'd have punched it. Right when I was in the chest. First of all, I seen his daughter. So I took, I straightened my hand out because I had it in the fist. So I put it out like I was going to like dab him up, but I still was going to Ric Flair slap him in the chest because his daughter wouldn't tell if I hit him hard if I was playing. But then I saw somebody coming out a door at the bathroom and he was like, Hawk, that's my son. I go, oh, shucks, never mind. His son like 20 years old. So I was like, I ain't going to get jumped. So I embraced him. Like I hit him with the Bernie Mac. You lucky. Let him talk.
Yo. I was not going to interrupt you. That story was half true because I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming. Will told me. I knew before you even knew. I said when I called him, I said I need my haircut Saturday morning. He said, Hawk at the same time. I said, perfect. I want to see his ass anyway. So I knew you was coming to barbershop before you even knew it. So you're lucky. I could have got you before you got me.
How? I saw you at the light. I know your car.
Well, I would have parked it around the corner if I really wanted to get you, tell you the truth. So, but anyway.
And they don't know. And they don't know. When he walk, he wheezes when he breathes.
No, I don't.
I know, it was funny.
No, it wasn't. It was not funny. It was not funny at all. No, and it was not like still what's name when what's name came in. He was playing the video game. No, I was sitting in the chair. He was shaping me up, and I couldn't even. I was even get a chance to get up. I said, "What up, Hawk?" He said, "Oh yeah, this is who I wanted to see." And when I should have given you a gut check. I wanted to give you a gut check. Did
I look at you like this when you put your hand out?
Yeah, you did. You right. You did. And I was about to give you a gut check. Like, nigga, who the hell you think you looking at like that? But you had your son. You had your son. You had your son, and I had my kids. So we kept it respectful.
Okay, cool. I give you that because your son bigger than us.
He's bigger than me. Yeah,
bigger than you. I try to give you grace, but you meant it. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's the I saw Stephon Larkin story, and I'm sticking to that. Just like Bobby Brown went to Oregon. What else did I want to talk about? What's the next topic?
McCaffrey got paid.
So McCaffrey got paid. Justin Jefferson got paid. That's dope. CD Lamb up next, get his payday. So I'll be interested.
Hey, Jerry Jones go pay him, y'all? I think Jerry Jones go pay him all that money.
He better not pay him more than Justin Jefferson.
Nah, he don't deserve no Justin Jefferson.
If they pay him more than $36 million a year. They're not keeping Michael Parsons. They're not keeping Michael Parsons.
Justin Jefferson got just many first team All Pros and All Pros. I mean,
Lamar Chase will probably get a bag like that.
Hey, did y'all hear what Stephen A. Smith said about? Did y'all hear what Stephen A. Smith said about CeeDee Lamb? Why he felt he shouldn't get paid?
Why?
Because he never made it to an NFC Championship game, and I'm like, neither has Justin Jefferson.
Hey, yo, Stephen A. Defer to the football player, Stephen A.
Like, come on,
he getting 1,000. He missed half the season, still 1,000.
I mean, here's the thing, bro, and y'all know he my guy. If Curtin getting these bags, I ain't questioning nobody getting their bags.
Oh, Curtin, man. Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
No, respectfully, but disrespectfully, I gotta give you a throwback.
Say got something. Look, I threw the oop. Go say it.
Matt Schwab.
Shay, I know you smell blood in the water, don't you, boy?
What's up?
No, just I know you smell blood in the water with that statue in Atlanta.
Oh man,
I'm being polite.
Oh yeah, Shay.
Oh, y'all gave Baker a bag too.
That wasn't nigga. I got a mid-level quarterback.
Yeah, that's light. That's light. Yeah, that's light.
Money. I got a mid-level quarterback.
Can we take a minute to honor?
You got a goddamn quarterback that can't even palm a ping pong ball.
Damn.
We not gonna do that here, okay?
Damn, Bryce.
We
can't judge her. We can't judge a rookie.
Yeah, I can. Well, we about to judge him now because he on the Carolina Panthers.
What you send me, Mike?
We made some moves. We made some upgrades.
Can y'all say that the Eagles got the best GM in the freaking whole league, man?
I would say
no.
Eagles. Y'all
no.
No.
The fact that Howie knew that Chase, I said Chase, that CeeDee Lamb and Jeffrey was about to get a big ass contract. He did AJ and Devontae Smith before the numbers went skyrocketing because he knew he was not going to before the sign both of them after the wide receiver numbers went skyrocketing like that.
Hey, so I see people saying why y'all didn't give Brian Dawkins that same type of why didn't y'all pay Brian Dawkins?
I have no idea. I have no idea. That was stupidity to me too. I have no idea. So
hey yo, I just hold on. I don't know if y'all seen this because I didn't realize Mike sent me this. So we got sidetracked back to Angel Reese, but I didn't realize she got hip checked like Caitlyn did during the game, and nobody like better than that.
It's a video YouTube. They said that was a retaliation. You know what I'm saying?
I brought that up in.
Damn.
Is that the Indiana game?
Is it? No. Is it because is this because like one play happened during the play and the other play was like it's not considered dead ball because it was out the made basket, but because the ball was out of bounds.
You're talking about the whole Alyssa Thomas thing? Because people also don't take into account that she got elbow, hip check, and then clothesline, and like three straight possessions. A lot of people are talking about that with Angel Reese either.
So does that go back to what Carrie Champion? Or was it Carrie Champion? I think she was saying like the optics of that race situation, how that plays with the media. Like you see minority women being physical with a Caucasian female.
Yeah.
Hell, the Caucasian women out there being physical with us too.
They really are. They really are.
They crazy. They just focused on one Caucasian girl. Go look at
Taraji been bodying motherfuckers in the WNBA since she been in.
Yeah, Taraji was on that Ryan Garcia too, though.
Hey, yo, Candace Parker got in a fight. Then somebody tried to fight Candace Parker her rookie year.
Yeah. She actually, that was against the Detroit. That was against Detroit. Because that was when Karl Malone's daughter, I think something happened with her knee. She was trying to stop a fight, ended up hurting her knee in the process. I remember that because they were like, what happened to her? And all she did was break up the fight. She messed up her knee in the process. Yep.
Dang.
I don't know. It's because this certain demographic finally got a hero that they can turn to now that Brady retired.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Was that?
Yeah.
They finally got a hero that they can turn to now that Brady retired.
Nah, she's not on that level.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. I just know one thing. She in the melting pot, and I like that. Like I will say this. She probably is the first WNBA rookie that hold on. That her college fan base followed her professionally. They didn't just say, "You going pro? I'm gonna stick with college." Like they followed her.
Yeah, but she gonna have to earn it. That's the only thing. Not saying she can't, but she gonna have to put in that work. That's all I'm saying.
You know who I blame for all this bullshit?
Who?
Tony Yayo.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known who this little girl was if she wouldn't have did this.
And she did it to Van. What's the girl name?
Yeah, Haley Van Lifton, the girl that played the LSU. Yeah.
So here's what people don't realize when you and Caitlyn fans gonna hate that we going back in history, the timeline, because it don't look good. They gotta realize that game when she was talking trash to Caitlin Clark called her the B word and said scoreboard, and then she hit her with this. And everybody thought it's passion, which I'm cool. Look, bro, I'm cool with trash talking. Talk your shit, you playing. But it just got so sensitive because what's his name went overkill on her.
The problem was they wasn't expecting.
But again, it's always a reaction to the action.
No, what it was, was that the public wasn't ready for a white girl to do some
N-word stuff.
Some nigga shit. Pretty much.
He wanted to say. I knew it's what he wanted to say.
That's the public wasn't ready for.
You consider that Negro.
And they thought of John Cena.
No.
And I'm glad people corrected me because I forgot too. I called it the John Cena, but it's actually the Tony Yayo. And even John Cena, to his credit, that he got it from Tony Yayo.
That's what I'm fucking playing. Because if she wouldn't have did that,
but she don't even know who Tony Yayo is.
Bro.
I'm playing. She might.
And I call this shit the LeBron effect. Because she probably came in with just as much, probably even more hype than LeBron. What would you say?
Say it again.
She probably came in with as much hype or more hype than LeBron.
For her league, yeah. For her league, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. She came in with bigger hype than Bron.
So I call this LeBron effect because her fans and put her ass on a pedestal in fucking Jupiter.
And she doesn't understand that pedestal, you gotta perform every game like that pedestal. And she can't meet it right now.
Bro, the court of public opinion is the strongest court ever made.
Yeah, that's true. And that's the thing I think the fan base got to realize, like, bro, you created this. Just like when Sego at, not you, Mike, Bronsexuals, you did this.
Y'all did this.
That's what he be saying all the time. Not you, Mike. Y'all did it. I'm making sure you don't think I'm talking to you, Mike. That's why I keep saying not you, Mike.
So, like I said, the LeBron effect. The Caitlin Clark fans are doing this.
Yeah. Blame yourself.
And that's why I get mad. They're being tough on her. I'm like, dude, so you think they're supposed to be out here just letting her score? Let her do it. Hey,
like the ball. Nah. I love what Rebecca Lobo said. Can we treat her like a pro? To her credit, she ain't asking to be caught up by the fans. She is asking y'all to help her stop getting beat the hell down. But she did say, I got to adjust. You know what I'm saying? I want to say one thing about Angel Reese. Angel Reese, you smart. You pay attention. Because whatever you hear her say, you go to polar opposite. I know I'm going to get hit. I welcome it because you know Caitlin going to be transparent and say, I'm getting hammered. You see me? But they ain't going to call it. So you're going to be the polar opposite. Angel smart in that aspect. She is. She Dennis Rodman in that sense. She pay attention. Y'all don't know Angel Reese got more of a social media following than Caitlin, which is insane because how popular Caitlin is. Angel Reese got more followers on every platform.
You want to know why? Because Angel engaged with some of her fan base. Caitlin don't do that.
And she relates to more of her fan base.
Oh, that's why they say Angel don't love basketball that ain't focused on basketball. Now I understand.
Bro, she trying to multitask.
Well, she is multitasking. She gonna be a walking corporation.
Well, she already got the deal. She did the Met Gala. Like she knows what she's doing. She building her brand, right? That's exactly what Angel Reese is doing right now. It's all right now. She's building a brand.
And why these CC fans are quietly fucking debilitating? These Reese fans are just sitting back watching.
They are. They sitting back chilling. They just chilling. Because look, man, so Caitlin not living up to her scoring prowess, right? You know, she doing good with assists, but then you got turnover, so that kind of negates it. So people are pouncing on her because of the expectation they set. When you talking to an Angel Reese fan, they didn't set no expectation on her. So they're always in the clear. Anytime they say, well, Reese only got 10 points. We never said she was a scorer.
How many rebounds how many assists?
Yep. They said how many rebounds she got. How many assists she got. And the fact that she leading the league in a major category. She's leading the league in offensive rebounds. She's 6th in rebounds. Like, Caitlin Clark leads in 3-point shots made, but we all knew that she would because she take the most.
No, she's still leading turnovers too, though.
Oh yeah, she do leading. That's major too. She leading. She'll probably win. She's going to win Rookie of the Year. Like her numbers gonna look good. Believe that. She's a stat. It's ironic that she averaging 11 points, I think, in the 2 wins they got.
Because right now, what they play club?
She's played 11. She's played 11 games so far.
Yeah, 11.
Reese played. I think Reese played 12, right?
No. The Fever have the most games played. I think Chicago has played either between 7 or
7 and 9.
7 or 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, between 7 and 9 games.
Here's a good thing about the Fever though. They got this gauntlet to start the season off, but as the season progresses and people's bodies start getting beat up, they're gonna get frustrated because, like right now, this week they playing 1 game in 7 days. But if they playing this many games this early, while everybody battling out, their game's gonna be more spaced out. So it's like the league is smart. Why not start off with more Caitlin Clark? Like that's what I don't get about people. They say the WNBA is stupid. If LeBron James coming to NBA and you supposed to be the chosen one, your ass being on TV every chance I could get, Jack. We riding this wave early.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I get that aspect, and I think what it is that 11 games in 20 days is where people have a little bit of an issue with the Fever schedule, and it's the teams that they played early. They played Connecticut twice. I think they played the Liberty.
New York twice or 3 times.
New York twice, yeah. So, but I also have to remind people that the Olympics are about to come up too. So I think they're going to try to get as many games in before. I think it's in July. The Olympics are July, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's July in the Olympics. So Fever got 11 games played. LA got 8. Dallas got 7. Chicago 7. Phoenix 9. Atlanta 7. Seattle 8. Las Vegas 6. Minnesota 8. New York 9. And Connecticut undefeated. They 8-0. So there you go.
Hey, God-fearing, like Ahmad said, them women know what they signed up for.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying. That's what I'm telling people. Like, they know they have this crazy schedule mainly because of the Olympics that are coming up in July. So they won't reconvene, I believe, till like August, September to finish the season.
Hey, let me transition why I got you here, God-fearing. Because this podcast today has been talking about race and sports and how race can play a role in how we market it. You have a running back that meets the criteria of being in the minority when it comes to seeing their race be dominant in a certain sport at a position. If McCaffrey was a black guy, how do you think he would be viewed?
Just like any other regular black running back.
All right.
I do think that because he is a minority in a majority black position group, he does get treated. He does get looked at a little bit differently. I can admit that and say that we would look at him differently because if he was a black running back. So, and that's not to say that he didn't put in the work to get to get what he deserved to get that payday.
He's still nice. Yeah, he's still a hell of a back.
He's still nice.
Hell yeah.
But I do like, if he was a black running back, I think we'd just be like, oh, he's supposed to be doing this because he's a black running back.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Omar, since we're talking about that and like a minority in a position for blacks. What you think about our draft pick, Cooper DeJohn being a white cornerback?
A white corner? Oh, everybody gonna pay attention to his ass.
Hey, I don't appreciate
everybody.
Y'all either. I wanted him on the Niners. Y'all niggas just had to snatch him up.
Yeah. I wasn't around smelling him.
Because check this out, bro. When it came to him in the draft process, so they gonna make sure that it's known. Like if he's an opening day starter, what do you think is gonna be the storyline? They gonna say that, and I don't understand why Caucasians they get upset about it, but it's like, bro, they do it. Like Jason Kidd and the coach from Boston. What are they saying? This is the third time the two black coaches are in the NBA finals together. I mean, it's something that you pay attention to, bro. But that's the media. But yeah, because everybody know who Jason say. You don't know Jason Sehorn because he's nice. You know Jason Sehorn because of what?
Complexion.
You know what I'm saying? Why did you know who? What's the punter for the Oakland Raiders?
Oh, why can I think of his name?
The black punter. See how I say that?
Marquette.
You talking about the punter from the Raiders?
Yeah,
Marquette.
King Marquette.
Oh, yeah. I was about to correct you and say the kicker, Janikowski.
Oh no, I do. You ain't the YouTuber. Why is destroying? Destroying story about being the kicker? And when everybody realized he was really a kicker, he was a brother. They was like, damn, a black place kicker.
Hey, didn't he mess up his neck too? That's trying to making the time
trying to tackle it.
But to answer your question, Todd, I know a thing or two about historic white.
What? Say it again.
I said I know a thing or two about historic white running backs.
Oh yeah, Mike All-Star, right?
Yeah. So I didn't view him as white. I viewed him as a great fucking running back.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's the same thing that I'm doing with McCaffrey. When he was in my division, he was a great fucking running back. Probably one of the best I've seen with these eyes. He would never be better than Barry, but one of the best.
I respect that. No, I respect. I'm just, because I'm not trying to influence people to think that way. I think McCaffrey is dope in his own right. You know what I'm saying? But I would be very disingenuous and naive to say I know why Venus and Serena's story was so much more powerful. I know why Tiger Woods' story is so much more powerful. Their race played a role in it. It just is what it is, bro. Rocky Marciano, why was it powerful? Because first of all, because he was short as hell. You know what I'm saying? But anytime you talk about Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano. Every time I talk about Joe Louis, you talk about Rocky Marciano. But yeah, man. But I will say this, man. WNBA continue to ride the Caitlin Clark wave, the LeBron James effect. Embrace it, bro. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, embrace the hate that comes. Embrace the jealousy. Embrace whatever. Because you're right. Every time she's on TV, she is a reason why the viewership continues to elevate. But if you put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark on the Tizoo, just like the WNBA made the opening Commissioners Cup game, those two. That lets you know right there, bro. If you put them on TV, especially what's going on now. So think about this. Angel Reese then threw out there that she got hip checked like Caitlin Clark. She then threw out there that she should be mentioned just with Caitlin Clark. The next time they play, watch the numbers be higher than the first time they just played. Just watch. They know what they're doing. And Caitlin ain't doing it. Caitlin just playing ball. I get that to her. She play ball. That's never been her personality to be out in the forefront. She is Kawhi Leonard. She don't be out. Go ahead, say it.
It's like, is she immune from doing post-game interviews or something?
No, she doesn't. She just doesn't touch. She doesn't give sound bites. The only sound bite I've gotten from Caitlin is her saying that she doesn't pay attention to social media in regards to her play, and she's ignoring all the outside noise.
Well, we got the sound bite of her getting hammered though, and the league not doing nothing.
That too, but
that's only ones. And you gotta think about it, bro. And I so when the enforcer or the villain or whoever, with the lady that hip checked her, that they called her the female Pat Bev, I didn't realize this until she said it. Anytime you play against Caitlin, they ain't asking you about the game. They're asking you about her. They really are. They asking you something that correlates with her because they want that sound. Like they want that sound. And the smart journalism, like somebody say something about Caitlin. Ooh, I got one. Viral. We doing numbers.
It was somebody who made a comment. They said the cameras don't pay attention and people don't pay attention to Caitlin until something actually happens to her. They don't pay attention where she's out there running. So, for instance, like us at a park, you play. If we know what you have to learn is that some people talk trash. So you can engage with the trash talk. But then you got to understand when you talk trash to somebody, some people will talk trash with you. And then my dad used to say they would knock trash cans over also. So you coming out there with words and thinking this is all it is, but they tell you, no, I'm going to take it to another level. But then now all of a sudden they're looking at the bad person, but they're not even paying attention to what originally started all this in the first place. So I think that's enough. I agree with her on that. They don't pay attention to what Caden's doing before things like this happen. Or people are supposedly taunting her, but they don't pay attention that she's one of as most the players are told, that she's one of the biggest trash talkers on the court. And you saw it in Iowa, and you've seen it now since she's in the NBA. She's running her mouth. Okay, well, if you run your mouth, guess what? Some people is going to back up their words, and they may not only do it with just words.
No doubt. There you go, man. But that's all I got today. And think about this, man. In this episode today, we didn't talk about the WNBA so much. I ain't even really previewing the goddamn finals. Good job, WNBA. Good job. I ain't even you dodged one because I could come back at you and say what you said about Kyrie, retire. You really ain't apologize either.
He's not going to, man. He never will. His pride is too. His pride. He ain't got no pride. Like he ain't got no hairline. That's neither here nor there.
He got so much pride and ego.
Yeah,
shout out to Porzingis and Kyrie. They both was on the opposite teams before. Now they're in the finals with their new team. Now they trying to piss Tatum off on purpose, but one dude was like, Tatum ain't top 5 or top this and top that. So they trying to make sure Tatum play some ball this finals. That's smart.
Tatum needs to win the finals for his legacy. He has to. Eastern Conference Finals.
Whose legacy more important? Hold on. Whose legacy more important? Hold on. Luka or Tatum?
Tatum.
Okay.
I'm about to say why. The Eastern Conference Finals, 7 out of the last 8 years. His second finals appearance, got embarrassed by Miami last year, and got embarrassed by Golden State in his first finals appearance. Yeah, his legacy is on the line.
Okay.
You got to win this one.
I got an even simpler answer. It's because he's an American.
Great. Wow, that's a great point. That I didn't even think of that.
Well, I didn't think of it either.
Europeans ain't held to that standard.
No, but that killed him to say that. He didn't really want to say America.
They held no, because they're holding Luka.
Let's talk about it, God-fearing.
Hold on. God-fearing said they holding Luka to that standard. I want to hear this.
They do hold him to that standard because so the question was asked last night: who needs to win this finals? More Tatum. Who needs this?
America needs to win this damn finals. That's what it is.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even think of it that way. Because I told my homeboy who's a Mavs fan, because he said Luka. I said Luka, the team that he has now that they got at the trade deadline, they weren't supposed to be here. So getting to the finals for Luka right now is fine. Tatum has done more. He's been to, like I said, the Eastern Conference Finals, 7 out of the last 8. His second finals appearance, he ain't won shit yet, right? Luka, I feel like the Mavs have at least 5 to 6 years with this current roster or the current core. I think they got about 5 to 6 years, and they'll be fine. Like Luka's legacy ain't on the line. That's why I said Tatum. I didn't even put the American aspect into it because I wasn't even thinking about it that way.
So do you feel like we ever put pressure on Europeans to win championships?
No.
For their legacy.
Because the NBA wants to make the league be a European, and that's what it's going to be. Let's talk about it. Is this country Is this country ready for a foreign person to be the face of one of the 4 major sports? Well, I can't say 4 major because
they're trying to make WNBA like even the #1 draft pick allegedly. Like I don't even know who he is.
I can't say baseball because the face of baseball right now. But are we ready for the face of a basketball league?
Say it again, bro.
Bro, you in the blender.
He asked if we're ready for an international player to be the face of the league. So I said that there's going to be multiple faces of the league. There's going to be an American. There's going to be an international. That's why they're pushing Ant-Man as hard as they are to be the face of the league. I kind of see his trajectory. Not saying that it's going to be spot on. He's going to win 6 championships or whatever. But I kind of see the trajectory of Ant-Man as with Jordan early in his career. As far as like the marketing, and they're trying to make him the face of the league. Wemby's going to be the international face of the league.
It's going to be Yao Ming.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's where I see that at.
He gonna bring in a ton of fans, man, and deservedly so, man. Like really good. Like you said, Ant-Man got people wearing Adidas, man. Straight like that.
You know when he dropped when them shoes dropped, they sold out like immediately.
Yeah. Salute to him, man.
But in that Cam freestyle, like named all them injuries in the Adidas though.
But you can say that. But you can say that with any shoe brand, and that's what and I get it. But you can say that about any shoe brand. Fucking Zion Williamson fucking blew out a whole entire shoe on the in game.
That's true. That's a Nike shoe.
And that's a Nike shoe.
Yeah.
So I get what they're saying, but at the same time, you can say that about any.
Bubba Chuck went to the finals with his Reeboks.
Yeah. Like, yeah, with Zion. Like who else?
Who else had injuries with
unborn people coming over here getting these damn rings? Yeah, I'm gonna be the one to say it.
What'd he say?
I'm gonna be the one to say it. I'm tired of all these foreign-borns coming over here getting all our damn.
Protect the home soil, right?
Patriotism, goddammit. You can't call me racist, nigga.
Hey, yeah, that's good. That is patriotism. Yeah, you found a loophole right there, Sid. Hey man, but I gotta wrap up today's show, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's gonna be more than one time a week now that we're in the summer.
Right.
No more track. So y'all be on the lookout for that, the alerts for that. My man Shake, good to see you, bro. How everything been going though?
Likewise, everything good, man.
My dog. Seb, I appreciate you, God friend, man. Be safe on that road, dog.
Hey, Shake.
I am. Hey, and as a
what's up?
Keep pounding, my nigga.
and as a resident Laker fan, fuck the Celtics.
Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. I hope Kyrie and Luka win.
Because they about to take.
Yeah, I like Chris Stock coming back.
Yeah, Chris Stock coming back. It's gonna be trouble.
Get with y'all, fellas.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the fellas for coming on. I mean, appreciate y'all for rocking out. There's over 200 y'all right now on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. So I appreciate y'all, man, for locking in, man. Y'all always show out for your boy Facebook. I definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's 201 right now on the live on Facebook. YouTube, appreciate you. This episode will be uploaded as a podcast. Get it up by noon tomorrow. And that's what it is, man. An hour, 50 minutes today. Salute to y'all. Ball Hawk Show, man. Good as the enemy of great. Be great in everything that you do. Never let nobody tell you can't do what you set your mind out to. Salute to Caitlin Clark, the WNBA, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Cardoza, this rookie class. Phenomenal. Shout out to Aja Wilson, the OG, Sabrina, Diana, Breonna Stewart, Plum, Skylar Diggins, everybody. People lay down the fine work. Lay down the groundwork. But yeah, WNBA popping. And you could get views and follows for talking about the WNBA. Great job with marketing. Great job with the games. Great. So we out of here, man.